Hi, I'm Heidi Dankers. I'm one of the guides who will be joining you on this Heroines Journey, a journey towards your divine purpose. And I wanted to introduce myself and then invite you to do a little prep work for taking this journey together. My name is Heidi Dankers. I live in the United States. I have a master's in expressive arts therapy, but I won't be joining you as a therapist. I'll be joining you as a guide, as a coach, as someone who can help bring in play to bridge the gap between the conscious and the subconscious. I really believe in play and liminal space, that point between knowing and not knowing, where all possibilities are available, can really help pull up resources from your subconscious or help you make conscious stumbling blocks that have been holding you back, that you've been unaware of. So before we begin, I want to invite you to play a little bit with me. Every good heroine needs to prepare for a journey, so she needs to have her trusty bag. What would you pack for this journey? I've literally packed a bag full for this journey. I have my trusty cloak. What kind of armor or cloak do you need? Do you need tools to help you remember your spark and start that fire within you, to help you feed the fire of transformation? So maybe you need matches or a torch. Do you need a flashlight to help you illuminate and find your way? What items would you take on a journey? For sure, you need a canteen to make sure that you're caring for yourself along the way and you don't become exhausted. So think about the things that you might take on a journey. You might just list them out, or you might journal about them. What strengths and resources do you bring? What tools do you need? And what will happen is, as you're working with different coaches and as we go on this journey, you'll find perhaps you get really stuck and you start to get disheartened, and because you just can't understand, you can't see that next step, it all seems dark. And then you remember, oh, but I packed a flashlight. I can do this. I have the tools to do this. So there we are, through play and through fun, you're pulling in resources to support yourself for the journey. So take 3 to 5 minutes and journal about that in preparation of this class and of this work, because it is a journey. And then I want to also set us up for success in 2 more ways. One is actually having something literal with you that helps you move from every day and step into the mindset of doing this work. It's called a transitional item, and having a symbolic item that symbolizes the work you're about to do can help you leave the day behind and move more quickly into doing the work, so you can get the most out of it. So you're not stuck listing the things you need for groceries, but you're just setting that down and moving directly into doing this work and not being pulled away from it. And so some options, you might have a stone that you really like. This is rose quartz. It's really symbolic of self-love. So maybe I know that I need to bring a lot of self-love to the table, and I need to take that on the journey. So that becomes the symbol for moving into doing this work. So I just keep that in my pocket whenever we meet. But maybe it's not even that fancy. This is a stone I found in the ocean, and it was tossed around by waves, and it has all kinds of divots, and its shape is really neat. But it's just a regular, everyday piece of earth, a regular, everyday rock. And so, but for me, it symbolizes all the ways that life has shaped me, all the ways that I've moved with the forces that have come into play in my life, and all the uniqueness of me. And so there it is, all that self-love and honoring all that I bring to this journey is represented by this stone, and it's also a piece of earth, so it's grounding for me. Perhaps that's not for you. Maybe you feel like you really need to magnify your purpose, that you've been too small, too quiet, too invisible. So maybe you have a magnifying glass and this little frog is a magnifying glass. So you just have that set at the table where we meet or where you do the work, so that every time you just touch it and then all of a sudden you're there, you're ready to do the work, and it moves you into taking the journey that you want to take. Maybe you feel like you need to cut away the things that don't serve you. Here's a knife. This might be what I take on my journey as a transitional object, a pocket knife. Another thing you can do is you can light a candle to honor that spark and that intention, and light the candle every time you sit down to work on homework from the practice, or every time you sit down to join us via video. This can help hold that space for you and set the intention. I am here to do this work, to take this journey, to uncover my divine purpose, to remember my spark. So that's another way you can do it. And then the second thing I wanted to do was invite you to have a toast with me. Every great warrior, before embarking on a quest, has a toast. So let's toast together and set our intention for this journey. I have a glass of water here. I encourage you to go ahead and push pause, grab a glass of water, whatever you would like to toast with. So I'm going to toast to the beautiful hearts we have, that we are dedicating this time, this focus, and this intention to do the work, to uncover our divine purpose, to find our path, to illuminate the way so that we can shine out and connect with the world and grow and move within it in a way that is supportive and what we should be doing and what is for the highest good. So a toast to you for embarking on this journey. May the journey be safe. May the journey be swift. May you always find what you need. May you remember that what you carry within your heart has the most power and the most strength. Salud. I look forward to seeing you on this journey. Until then, take care.